Forget the sprints, forget the pounding pavement. Your most efficient fat-burning tool might be the simplest step you take. Welcome to the gentle power of walking. This is the ultimate sustainable engine for metabolic health. It aligns perfectly with your body's natural design and unlocks steady results. Let us be honest, the world of fitness often shouts that more intensity is always better. You see runners pushing their limits and think that must be the only true path to transformation. Your schedule is packed, and the thought of grueling, breathless runs can be daunting. But walking is different. It is the most intelligent and accessible gateway to a leaner you. You do not need to push to the point of pain or gasp for air to see real change. You just need consistency and an understanding of how your body fuels itself. This is an approach that works with your biology, not against it, no matter your starting point. Now, you might be thinking, can something as moderate as walking really outperform running for fat loss? The answer is a nuanced and fascinating yes. Under the right conditions, walking is a consistent fat-burning ally. Think of it as a clean, efficient log fire that burns steadily for hours. Unlike intense runs that demand quick sugar for fuel, walking encourages your body to tap into its abundant fat stores for energy. This means you are burning fat from the very first step, preserving your energy for the long haul. For men and women in their 30s, 40s, and beyond, when hormonal shifts can make fat stubborn, this efficient burn is a critical strategy. It helps manage body composition, improves metabolic flexibility, and builds endurance in a way that feels natural and sustainable. The key to this lies in understanding your body's two main fuel tanks. Imagine you have two sources of energy readily available. The first is glycogen, which is stored sugar from carbohydrates in your muscles and liver. This is your high-octane fuel, perfect for explosive, high-intensity efforts like sprinting or hard running. The second is your fat stores, a vast and dense reservoir of energy meant for longer, slower efforts. When you run hard, your body panics a little. It needs energy fast. So it reaches primarily for that easy-to-use glycogen, not your deep fat stores. It is like using kindling for a bonfire. It burns hot and bright, but fast walking, however, is a different signal entirely. When you move at a steady, conversational pace, your heart and lungs are not in distress. Your body senses a long, sustainable journey ahead. So it calmly and efficiently begins to mobilize your fat stores, converting that fat into the energy your muscles need to keep going. It is like putting a solid oak log on that fire. It burns cleanly and for a very long time. Furthermore, because walking is low impact and low stress, it does not spike your cortisol the way a very hard run can. Chronically high cortisol, the stress hormone, can actually encourage your body to hold on to belly fat and break down muscle for fuel, which is the opposite of what you want. Walking keeps you in a calm, fat-burning state, both physically and mentally. The benefits for your metabolism do not stop there, not by a long shot. A daily walking habit is like a masterclass in teaching your body to be a better energy machine. It improves your insulin sensitivity, which means your body is better at using the food you eat for fuel rather than storing it as fat. It strengthens the mitochondria in your cells, which are the tiny power plants that burn fat for energy. The more you walk, the more efficient these power plants become. It clears lactic acid and promotes recovery, meaning you can be consistent day after day without burnout. You will build a base of fitness that supports everything else in your life, from playing with your kids to tackling big projects at work. It is a full system optimization that costs you nothing but a little time and attention. But wait, you say, running burns more total calories per minute. That is a fact. And you are right. Here is where perspective is everything. Yes, a 30-minute run will burn more calories in that 30 minutes than a 30-minute walk. However, very few people can sustain a daily hard running routine without fatigue, injury, or schedule disruption. Walking, on the other hand, is an you can do every single day for longer durations with almost zero recovery cost. You can walk for 60 minutes, even 90 minutes, and feel energized afterwards, not wiped out. When you look at the total weekly calorie burn, A person who walks for 60 minutes daily can easily surpass the burn of someone who runs hard for 30 minutes, but only 3 times a week because they are too sore for a fourth. Consistency and duration are the unsung heroes of fat loss, and walking masters both. Furthermore, consider the afterburn effect, or what scientists call excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. It is true that intense running creates a higher afterburn, meaning you burn a few extra calories in the hours after your workout as your body recovers. But this effect is often smaller than people think. The real magic of walking is its ability to be integrated so seamlessly into your life that your overall daily non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is all the movement you do that is not formal exercise, stays high. When you are not crushed from a hard run, you are more likely to take the stairs, play with your dog, or do household chores. Walking preserves your overall energy for life, which is where the grand total of calorie expenditure truly adds up. And for the ultimate metabolic win, consider the power of the walking rhythm for fasted exercise. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning after a night of fasting. Your glycogen stores are slightly lowered from the overnight fast. Your glycogen stores are slightly lowered from the overnight fast. Your glycogen stores are slightly lowered from the overnight fast. You go for a 30-45 minute brisk walk before breakfast. Your body needing fuel and finding glycogen less readily available will turn even more preferentially to your fat stores to power that movement. This is a gentle, powerful way to train your metabolism for flexibility. It is not about suffering, it is about strategy. Pair this with a consistent daily step goal, and you have built a fat-burning engine that hums along quietly in the background of your busy life. So, what are you waiting for? The path to a leaner metabolism is not a punishing sprint, it is a mindful stroll. Lace up those shoes and take that first step with confidence on your face. Embrace the steady rhythm, feel the sustainable burn, and celebrate the intelligent choice you are making for your body. Walking is your metabolic secret, your daily dose of clarity, and your ticket to lasting leanness in your active, demanding life. Let us get moving, one smart step at a time.